What is going on, guys? It's the Scorpion HD here, back again with another video. I know this one's coming a bit late, considering this news is around a week old, but I wanted to make a video on this anyway because this is probably is the biggest game this year for me. So yeah, obviously you'll know by the gameplay in the background. I'm of course talking about Star Wars Battlefront here, the DICE developed version that's coming out on November the 20th in the UK. At the end of this year, about a month before the film actually, and yeah, wanted to talk a bit about the information that's been released on this. Obviously, you'll know by now, most of you, that this game isn't going to have some of the features that we all would have expected or hoped for. You'd say that, but you know, nonetheless, I'm still going to buy it because it looks pretty good for Star Wars, I'd say, because Star Wars games haven't really been up to scratch for, you know, the past few years. The last good one I can think of really is The Force Unleashed 2, and that, you know, that's not even up there with the likes of Battlefront 1 or 2. So yeah, the Battlefront games have always been the best games when it comes to Star Wars franchise. And I don't know, it's kind of nice to see a studio like DICE getting their hands on it, but yeah, I'll just get straight into it basically. So the game isn't going to have space battles, which Battlefront 2 did, so there's something that, you know, they failed to improve on already. It's not going to include the prequel era, which in my own opinion is, well, it's my favourite era because I've grown up with, you know, Star Wars films. The Phantom Menace was the first actual Star Wars film I ever seen. It's probably the worst one. I would agree on anyone saying that, but you know, the prequel era is probably my favorite era just because it's the one I've grown up with. Same way that, you know, for example, my dad's favorite Star Wars era would be, you know, the original trilogy, because that's whenever he grew up. I don't know, it's just personal opinion, but yeah, my favorite era, the prequel era, isn't being included, which is disappointing for me, because one of my actual favorite things to do in this game, in Battlefront 2, was what you're seeing here. I used to love rolling about as the droidekas, and that sounds a bit stupid, but you have to remember that this game is so old. I was maybe 10 or 11 years old when this game was out, maybe older, or maybe younger, sorry. So yeah, this game franchise was pretty much my childhood, which is why it's the same with a lot of other people as well, which is why a lot of people don't really agree with the certain features that we wanted being left out, like no space battles, no prequel era. The game isn't moddable either. Some of the pretty good things that happened to this game were from mods, and there's just a whole lot of stuff. There's no instant action either, which is probably the thing. You know, this is what I was doing to play this. It's just multiplayer, and I think there's only one mode with bots. I don't know about any of you guys, but I never actually played Battlefront 2 multiplayer. I always played it with bots, so that was kind of disappointing to me. Although, saying that, whenever the new game comes out, I'll be playing it online, without a doubt. Obviously, their first person and third person views have been confirmed, which is good, because I feel like this game kind of needs third person. A lot of these clips I'm showing are in third person, more third person than first person actually. That's just the way I played Battlefront, you know. Heroes have been confirmed as well, so, you know, Boba Fett's in my thumbnail. That was from the trailer, the reveal trailer, which I'll link below, by the way. Check it out if you haven't already. Darth Vader was in that trailer as well, and so was the Millennium Falcon, so I'd assume Han Solo's going to be another one of these heroes that you can, you know, be. Map wise, I think they're doing it in planets, so 4 planets have been confirmed, and that totals to 8 maps. The maps are Tatooine, Endor, what's the other ones? Jesus Christ, now Hoth, of course, and there's some brand new planet which I don't know the name of for obvious reasons, because it's brand new. And they've also confirmed that there'll be free DLC for The Force Awakens. I think that's coming out like early December, which is based on the battle at the start of The Force Awakens trailer, where the the downed Star Destroyer and X-Wing are sitting. So yeah, that'll be fun. But at the same time, I don't really agree with you know, DLC 2 weeks after the game's launch. Why the hell they don't just put it in there for day one? I don't understand. But you know, it's EA. What do you expect, I guess? But yeah, overall, it doesn't sound too great for this game. For you know, whenever I'm saying it like that. But at the end of the day, it will still sell well. It will sell incredibly well. And the thing is, this game's probably going to be a big hit to, you know, Call of Duty. I don't think there's a Battlefield game. In fact, no, there's not. This is the filler for Battlefield games this year. Any shooters, like, this is just gonna, even any games, this is gonna be a big hit to them because you know, there's so much hype for this game and Star Wars as a whole, because like it means so much to so many people, and no one can do anything about it because of what Star Wars is. So yeah, I'm gonna be covering more on this game in the, you know, the time up the release, probably around E3. I'll do another video on it then, when there's more information and actual gameplay released. But yeah, from the trailer, I'd say so far it looks good. I'm excited, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna buy the game. I'm a bit disappointed that there's no actual space battles. There is obviously TIE fighters and X-Wings and stuff, but they are, you know, you're kind of flying over land, low orbit, that kind of stuff. That's the way Battlefront 1 was. I'm not really that disappointed about the space battles, it's more the prequel stuff for me. However, for, you know, the people that prefer the original trilogy, I can see why, you know, you guys might be a lot more excited. I'm still excited, don't get me wrong, it's a Star Wars game. And one thing I'd really hope is in the Force Awakens DLC, I'd hope to see the new Stormtroopers, like that armor in it. I don't want to really be playing, you know, on that map with the old Stormtrooper armor and all that stuff. Like, I just hope that they add all three of the eras over time, and they actually spend time and I put in a lot of support for this game, because that's what I think it needs. I think at some point this game needs to have prequel stuff, original trilogy stuff, and the new stuff from episode 7 and maybe 8 and 9, if, you know, the Stormtrooper armor remains the same or whatever. Only the directors of the films and stuff will know that, but I'm sure they'd let them know. I think that all needs to be in the game at some point, because yeah, at the minute I don't really think there's enough there, but I'm confident they'll add on it with DLC and stuff like that, because I think this game is kind of like Destiny. They're gonna add stuff to it. I couldn't really see like a Battlefront, you know, 2 you know, reboot coming out in the next few years. It might do, because it's EA, but if DICE have their own way, it won't. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I just wanted to get my thoughts and feelings out there on this, because I know this is a franchise, Star Wars, that a lot of people really are interested in and really, you know, really like. So yeah, I just wanted to get my opinions out there on that, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game, but we'll have to see what it turns out like whenever actual gameplay gets released, probably around E3. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.